So as technology advances, it doesn't just help the good guys.
The Louisiana Board of Regents met today to talk about emerging trends like AI and deepfakes and what changes need to be made to help higher education systems best protect and support students. Georgia Peck is here with that. Georgia.
Yeah, guys, different school systems from across the state were at today's panel to talk about how they're responding to power-based violence and what suggestions they have to improving the current protocol.
Anyone can take a picture of you and plug it into ChatGPT or another AI image generating program and create anything they want with a prompt. It's a problem higher education systems are having to learn how to respond to.
People can post anonymously, and so the inability to actually determine who is the perpetrator of some of these offenses and to address that in a way that makes the victim whole, I think is something that is impactful for schools that they need to address that as well.
While there are already some protections for using someone's image for AI-generated material in Louisiana law, senior consultant with the risk management solutions company Alicia Carter-Harris says it's important to stay on top of the trends.
Who's your first call?
The panel took a look at different national and international cases where AI was used in a sex abuse crime. One example Carter-Harris brought up was from this past June at Northern Illinois University, where a student allegedly had 20,000 images of AI-generated sex abuse material on campus with plans to sell it.
It was like, but can we interpret that policy to apply to the showing of an image? And I said, you know what, I like that.
Going through these examples created some ideas as to how we would handle or prevent cases like that from happening here. One suggestion that was made was to find a way to flag prompts that are typed into an AI program, similar to how certain Google searches are flagged for law enforcement. Right now, students on most college campuses are required to go through a training explaining how to identify hazing. Senator Regina Barrow suggested expanding that to other forms of power-based violence.
We need to make sure that we are making all of these things a priority on our campuses with our students.
She also wants to organize a panel discussion with students from each school system for the next meeting to get feedback directly from them on what changes need to be made.
You know, there are, I think, minor things that we have not thought about that are quick, easy fixes that I think can be addressed by bringing all those students together.
The board plans to take all the recommendations and compile them to create a list for legislators before the start of session in March. Guys.
Georgia, thank you.